Hey y'all, still no face cam, but I'm going to be playing some of The Park, which is, it looks like a scary game. It kind of looks like maybe a little bit of, I can't think of the name of it right now. Silent Hill, kind of a little bit like Silent Hill looking, creepy, girl loses her kid, goes searching for the kid in this creepy park. I played a little bit of it, but not enough to really get a handle on it, so we're going to check it out. It's a narrative-driven story. And it's done with the Unreal Engine 4, so that's pretty cool. Go new game. Overwrite, please. The Park is a narrative experience, best played in dark room wearing headphones. It deals with subject matter that may be disturbing to some players. During the course of play, the Park may manipulate graphics, audio, control settings, and your sanity. This is perfectly normal and should not be cause for alarm.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
The Park.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum.
She's got a tattoo on her wrist.
Stay in the car.
Nice touch.
Go and ask information.
You know, it's pretty enough. You know, it's not like next-gen gaming, but
please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees prepare the park for shutdown.
good pass for a good PS2 game. Examine the plaque, sure. Atlantic Island Park, a tribute to the untamed heart of Solomon Island and the people who used their talents to bring the dream of Nathaniel Winter, that's weird, my name's Nathaniel, my son's name is Winter, to bring the name of Nathaniel Winter to life. May this park be a place where joy and laughter are gathered and used to infect all those who follow after. Yeah, back out. What's up, little minivans? I guess I'm not driving any of these. Where'd the tattoo go?
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath. Think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
I told you to wait in the car.
This way, Mommy.
What away? Let's read the note. Or not.
Callum, where are you going?
Come on, Mommy.
Oh, it just looks like a brochure. Enjoy Nathaniel Winter. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm not gonna read all that. Let's get out of there. There he is. Hey, Callum.
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
Great. Get run of the park. Oh, that's never good. Yep, that's never good. Almost a full moon, not quite.
Oh God. The park. What happened here? I'm not playing anymore, Callum.
There he is. Don't need a toggle running, so let's run. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, wait. There's some motherfucker up there on the top of that thing. Okay, okay. Sure, I'll be back for you. Nice. Sorry, I was snapshotting that. Might make a good thumbnail. There's a shoe. Yep, sure is. Sure is. That's a shoe, all right. Chad the Chipmunk welcomes you to Atlantic Island Park. Chad can be seen in daily ice sculpting shows in the following locations. Then it says, Chad the Chipmunk worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. Well, that's kind of sad. Poor Chad. I had high hopes for Chad, too. What's this? Oh god, there's a lot of reading. Purchase the land on Solomon Island for pittance, I might add. Whatever old Archie Henderson did to the locals, just the mention of his name had people slamming doors and locking shutters from the moment I had arrived on the island. My lawyers had arranged everything in advance, but the realtor still had to come and deliver the keys to me personally. He took it upon himself to offer me another warning. I don't know what you're planning to do with this land, Mr. Winter, but the soil here is bitter, with a curse carried from the old country. Old man Henderson, he did terrible dark things. This land remembers, sir. I dismissed him shortly afterwards, mostly amused by his pathetic attempts at warning me off. I have a great vision for this place, and the will to see that vision through to the very end. Atlantic Park, the name is perfect, and I cannot imagine it being anything else. This is the start of something amazing. Let's hope so. Now, what is making that god-awful noise behind me? What the... Oh, it's going out of that. Now, where's my boy? Boy? Boy, where'd you go?
Callum, stay where you are.
Swan boat ride. Sweet.
Come on, Mommy.
Oh, you're so freaking grounded, Callum. Sick of your shit already. Already tired of your crap. How do I get on here? Ride the swan. Oh. Busted ass swan boat. Ugh, can it go any faster? Derpy swan. Oh.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel.
Oh, that's weird.
They were very poor.
Just read this
and
in
had
Grimm's
very
Grimmest.
little to bite or sup. What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool.
Yeah, fool.
Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill
Is that
his
Chad?
pockets.
There's a Chad.
The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day.
Oh, scary Chad.
Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house. After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter. In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
Something's happening.
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
Can't help but wonder if they did this long part here just to make the game longer. I don't know.
The children stumbled into a clearing
This is
with an
getting kinda lame.
exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls. Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who's nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you. But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. You see, nothing to fear here.
Come roll, lady.
Inside, the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed. once inside the house, the old
How was
woman
that?
changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him. Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven.
Go, Gretel, good for
Gretel
you.
freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
Yeah, sounds like this is the version out of Grimm's Grimmest, honestly.
And then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
Nice. Well played. Now what? Oh, what is happening? Stop looking at me, Swan. Shampoo is better. No, conditioner is better. Stop looking at me, Swan. If you don't know what that's from, then I'm sorry. You had a bad life. Okay, now where's that kid? Load times are pretty quick. Boat rides are 5 fucking years long, but whatever.
Callum, where are you? Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
I hope I'm going the right way.
Callum!
Catch me, Mommy.
Okay. Sounds like it.
Another accident. This place.
Oof, that does not look good. Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Alec Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbons, so the only real question is whether he will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced what was needed from the banned writings of Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon I will know if this has been for nothing. Teddy bears with knives in their eyeballs. That's never a good sign. Oh, and I hear a loon. Why Loon, you say, on a horror game? Because Loons are scary.
Callum, where did you go? Where are you?
Oh, I hear him. You little bastard. When I get a hold of you, you are in deep crap.
Hello?
Hello? Did I go the right way? Is he up on there?
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. It'd make me dizzy.
We're waiting for our turn on the ride. Frank and me and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I've always been a bit wary of those suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice, and at first we thought he was making some animal, like a tiger or lion. But as more and more ice fell away, when you first looked at it, it was a human face, smiling out of that block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportions. Something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little bit faster. Like you were prey, and that this thing in the ice was a hunter. But then these teenagers walked up, and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit. And then, well, he went berserk. For a few moments it was chaos. Everybody was running away from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with the ice pick, and blood was spraying, and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids and were dragging them away as fast as we could. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was that the eyeball of one of those poor kids has landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. Gross.
Callum! Where did you go?
I don't see him. This might not be good. Yeah, sure, why not?
Take it on while it's moving.
It sounds like it's going faster. I guess it is a little bit. Let's try stopping her, shutting her down. Or not.
I can't get on while it's moving.
Yeah, I know. Is it gonna stop? Sure looks like it. Cool. This should be a cool VR game. That looked kind of shaped like the guy that was up on top of that funhouse looking thing. All like gangly and long arms and crap. Who is this? Who's that? There he is. You know he's not going to be there when I get out. Nope. Now where is...
Come back, Callum.
I just did. Cute. I'm gonna run around this real quick before I head down one of these roads and see if there's anything else interesting to find.
Come back.
Okay, frustrated by the fact that plans seem incomplete. I know as well as anybody that rules of the game can be changed with enough money. But no matter how much money talks, I can't conjure up missing plans from thin air. I've tried contacting the organization who sold me these plans, and they are stonewalling me. Every contact that I try, every meeting place that I have had watched are swept bare. I have a sinking feeling that I have been swindled. We've gone ahead with what we could find in the plans regardless of harvesting machines, the transport mechanisms, etc. I'll probably let Nicholas name them something cute for the day we open the park. They'll be rides, after all. Okay. So, I guess there's no going over there.
Wait for Mommy!
This way, Mommy.
Which way? Rotten kid.
Don't hide from me, Callum!
Mother Duck said quack, 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 quack.
Wait, Callum!
Oh, that's where I came in. So we'll go back to this one over here.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. They shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation.
Like we're at
All of the love that we shared,
cars.
all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single traitorous thought. Callum? Where'd you go?
I thought working in the park for a summer would be a lot of fun, but at the end of the season here really drags. There aren't many tourists around, and so most of the staff spend their days standing around gossiping, and most of that gossip is about Chad. I mean Steve, see? Even I am starting to call him Chad, and I went to school with a guy. It's that goddamn suit. In the beginning, it was a laugh. Steve and the local lush had Chad the Chipmunk, child-friendly mascot at Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all of that. But the more he wears that suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first, it was little things like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. But then I saw him at Susie's Diner, still wearing it, and it wasn't even a work day. Some of the staff complained discreetly to the park management about the smell, and I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter, the owner, one day. But nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by, and apparently Steve has picked up some new skills since the last time I saw him. Puking up in a gutter outside Psychoil Station because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Those shapes he makes in the ice, though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today. Lucky me. He just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up, eye-fucking me, whatever he was doing. I asked him what he wanted, and he just stood there not saying anything. Eventually, I called my supervisor, and when he came by, Chad, Steve, wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, no, that's not good.
Where are you?
Well, I surely can try. What the hell is that thing? Weird. Okay, kind of turned around for a second there. What do we got here? Got some bumper cars. I never liked bumper cars. It's a waste of tickets.
Callum, where are you?
Okay, so there's something
Constant
over
crashes
there.
and 80s music. I guess it floats someone's boat.
Haha. Except now they don't play 80s music. Now they play all stupid, gross new music. Oh, sure. Yeah, no. My ADHD won't let me sit and read that. Or I'm just lazy, whatever. I like to blame an imbalance when really it's 90% of the time with most people it's just lazy or don't want to pay attention. Oof. Hello, device. She looks dead already.
Stop, doctor! Stop, please!
Okay. I wonder if that's kind of a nod to maybe somebody that had electroshock therapy. My sister? Oh, I'm gonna do it. I guess I don't get to ride the bumper cars. I get to ride that scary ass octopus ride though.
I'm not playing anymore, Callum. Callum?
Okay, so it must be down this way. Do it again.
Callum,
That was kind of
tell
cool.
Mommy where you are.
At least it gives you some sort of directional idea. Okay, employee's name, Francis Do something. Accident, brief description of the accident or incident. During the transport of the bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attaching to the load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Wow. Here's a fun fact, but not so fun fact. When my mom was like 16, she worked in a multi-story store, like Macy's, I think it was, or Macy's it was called in Rockland, Maine. And the owner of the store was in the elevator shaft doing some work, and my mom was the elevator driver. And yeah, she actually crushed the kid when he was in there doing his job. 16 years old. That was not even the beginning of Mom's problems. But I love her. Alright. Described any injuries caused. Francis was killed. I guess that's describing it. Did the injured employee see a doctor? No. If yes, did you file employer's portion of workers' compensation? Supervisor's comment. Dexter, the truck driver, claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provide them with a urine sample. Oh, because he's probably doped up, you know. Probably smoking that tweed or something. I'm all fucked up, seeing shit. What could have been done to prevent this incident? Double checking of the straps after transit should be mandatory, and drug screenings for all drivers. Have the unsafe conditions been corrected? No. Employer supervised signature, additional comments. Local laborers are very superstitious and haven't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work until we have someone from the local church walk the park to exorcise the spirits. I bet it was Chad. What the frig's happening now? Oh, snap. Whew, okay. What if that means I want to go that way?
Mommy is coming, Callum!
Oh, yeah, that was a little intense. Got my fingertips sweating a little bit.
Mommy is coming, Callum!
Really crying babies.
Callum? Callum!
Not hearing him, but I would assume I'm
It's a
supposed
matter
to
of
go this
public
way.
record that I am a failure as a mother.
Oh, damn.
Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Chuck wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
Well, you left your kid in the car. I don't want to be one of those people.
Stay where you are.
Kind of did. Stupid dummy. Continually delayed by the incompetence of the builders. The problem is that they are locals, and so they believe a lot of the rumors about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that is why I chose this site over all the other potentials. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the earth here makes my skin crawl. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do, and it turns out that Old Man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the piece of the plans that I am missing.
Where are you? Callum! Callum! Tell me where you are!
How the hell do I get in there? Sideshow alley. We got bumper cars. We've been there. Now we're at the Ferris wheel. 1, 2, 3. We got Tunnel of Tales. I think we did that one. Then we did Octotron. Then we did the Ferris wheel. We just came by the bumper cars. There's the House of Horrors, the roller coaster, Sideshow alley, and the entrance. Let's see where this game goes.
Where are you, Callum? Callum, where did you go?
State inspection report. The inspectors. Alright. To wit, here is partial list of fatalities in the park since opening only 2 years ago. Family of 3 killed when a roller coaster car derailed. 14 separate incidents of broken bones and crushed ribs while riding on the Octotron. 3 suicides from the top of the Ferris wheel. Goddamn. A child seriously injured on the escalator. Over a dozen children reporting missing in the House of Horrors since its construction. 1 report of drowning in the Tunnel of Tales. Well, I'd say that's a shit show. I don't know. I will dare to ride this friggin' thing? Slow down. After this ride, I'm going to stop this video and restart it so I can split it up between a couple different videos. Nobody ever wants to sit down and watch a 2-hour-long video at one time. I know I don't. Alright, Ferris wheel time. Let's see. Let's see what we can see from the top of this bad boy.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that
her boots
walk.
are on the wrong feet.
We talked and laughed and
and
eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed, but I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Don and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel.
Oh, shit.
Don was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
Brutal. Alright, where's creepy guy? I know he's gonna pull some shit. Another good story-driven game is What Remains of Edith Finch. That's a damn good game. Damn good game. Oh, there he is. What's up, creepy guy? Is that friggin' Slender Man? And Slender Man's out of here. Alright.
Don't be afraid.
Gross.
Callum, where did you go?
Yo, Callum,
Stay where you are.
calcium. Looks like I might not be able to make it out this way.
Callum, where did you go?
Oh, wow. Yeah, it would be a bitch in 3. Sorry, I got sidetracked. It would be a bitch in VR game. It might be one. I don't know. You know, I just picked it up for $9 on the Nintendo site.
A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people!
Ah.
You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave.
Holy crap.
Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them, little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until
Holy
they
crap.
all go insane.
She's
Any parent who pretends otherwise is
Hates
just
kids.
dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
Wow. Okay, that was it's a little heavy.
Mommy's coming, Callum!
Oh yeah, right back to mommy's coming. Bitch. Here's the roller coaster.
Stay where you are! Don't be afraid.
Looking for one of those weird little fisheye things.
Where are you? Callum!
Seems to pop up when I push the B button. Is he not on here? Pretty sure I didn't go the wrong way.
I always wanted to write this
Whoa.
one. Never got around to do it before. Callum! Tell Mommy where you are!
Right there. Right there.
Callum, where did you go?
Love
What do you
roller
want?
coasters.
We need to talk about Callum.
What do you
Where are
mean?
you?
What have you done to him?
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Callum?
The poor child. He tried so hard to do
Where?
what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my son is.
The witch has it now. Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Just leave me alone.
Fool. You always were.
Look at that. One friggin' finger. Wee. Nice. Whew, well, that was a little intense. Oh, I don't get to control this one like I did the other ones. The calculations, it works. The calculations and adjustments worked. The transport and storage mechanism seems to be flawless. What a wonderful day. If only these people knew what they were fueling. And so what if few people leave the park at the end of the day feeling door? I don't know what door means. So what if the children are more scared than excited on the roller coaster? This could be the doorway to immortality, and such doorways open only to those who have the will to find the key. Okay. Again, okay. Just, okay. I'll take the flashlight. I was afraid I was going to have me take the axe. If they did that, then I would have been like, okay, yeah, we're going to go kill my kid.
This isn't a game, Callum!
Don't let the witch put me in the oven.
Where are you? Where are you?
I can help you, Callum.
What are you scared of?
Callum has bruises on his arms, finger marks. Someone has been hurting him. I've asked him, demanded really, to know where he got the marks. But he doesn't want to answer me. Something has scared him into silence. He doesn't dare talk. He's been changing too.
You beating him up
Something
in a blackout.
sinister lurks in the darkness behind his eyes. I catch him staring at me at odd moments. In the night, he tosses and turns and cries out words that I cannot understand. When I try to soothe him, he snaps and bites at my fingers. I think he wants to talk to me. I think he wants to tell me. But they are watching him every minute of every day. They are whispering to him in his sleep, changing him. They are taking my baby away from me. I can't save him. There will be pain. But I love him, and in the end, he will understand why.
Sideshow Alley. You better be cool in here.
Callum, where are you?
Mommy, I'm scared.
Yeah, me too. I'll just glance over this. I don't want to take the time to read this friggin' thing. Oh, it's just a bit. Yesterday evening, visitors to Atlantic Island Park were shocked and horrified by the discovery of a dismembered corpse behind the cotton candy stand. According to local authorities, the corpse has yet to be identified. However, they have confirmed that the remains appear to be those of a child. The corpse was discovered by a group of teenagers from Innsmouth Academy and noticed a pair of ravens tugging at something just out of sight behind the shack. Nathaniel Winter, the owner of Atlantic Island Park, has released the following statement. It is a true tragedy when something like this occurs, especially in a place that was designed to bring forth happiness and joy. The staff of Atlantic Island Park offer their condolences to the family and friends of the victim, and will cooperate fully with authorities to help bring this case to rest. The Solomon Chronicle will provide daily updates on this story going forward. Janky old bears.
Come back!
Don't let him take me.
I'm trying.
I'm not playing anymore, Callum!
Keep them away from me.
Callum? Callum!
Whack-a-jack.
I can help you, Callum.
What'd I take that flashlight for? Oh. There's a cotton candy machine sign. Nice.
This isn't a game, Callum!
Follow the breadcrumbs.
I don't see any breadcrumbs. I see blood. Oof.
Come back!
Whew. Yeah, whoa, chipmunk guy.
I'm not playing anymore, Callum!
Okay, I missed something.
Callum, where are you?
What was it? I got assaulted by creepy chipmunk. I saw a dead body. Won't let me examine that again, so that part's done. I missed something in here.
This isn't a game, Callum!
What are you scared of?
Yeah, see, I can't go back that way either. Huh.
I'm not playing anymore, Callum!
Don't let him take me!
Doing my best, little buddy. Just looking for an exit. Okay, what's this? That's what I thought. She's fucking nuts. Whoa. All that you love will be carried away. Some kids laugh and some kids cry, but mostly children simply die. Say no to graffiti, that's funny. Are you better off than you were 4 years ago? Reagan, 1980. Destroy reality. Fuck gravity. Is a fat... What? Somebody, Sherry Banner or something, is a fat pig, but his daughter is hot. Don't believe anything they tell you. Stop picking your nose then. Ah ha ha, that's good. Fear the boogeyman. Stop picking your nose then. Alright, now what happens here? Get out of the way. Whew. I guess I took my meds just at the right time?
Forgive me, Callum.
Oof. This fucking Slenderman guy? What's up, dude? Okay. Fuck is this? Hey, teddies. Can I walk through it? Oof. Well, what do we got here? Eyeballs? Nice.
Don't leave me here, Callum.
Don't touch
Oh, there he is. Is it a different newspaper? Shit. The belly button is the signature of your personal creator. I believe her name was Mama. Every 17th child is a magnet for sinfulness, made omniscient by broken fires in the coastal strain. We don't believe that the earth belongs to the battered goats and shamrock afterbirth. Only the truly naked wrens of righteous indignation are served by war-crossed cleavages in trust. I don't know, exercise arrhythmia. Beaumont will come to the island bearing the talisman, and he will shatter the seals that bind the orthodoxy of corruption. Only then will priests shoot sluts, reveal housewives, pontificate. It sounds like some fucking Jim Morrison poetry. Pontificate and delayed messiahs, make axles for the rescue of Tango and Cash. Sweet the temptress who grips the shaft, twists the shaft, absconding with third age into fourth age darkness, while God lies writing on the shattered face of the earth, writhing. Gala has sweetness and grace, but her days are numbered, and heavy-fisted hives break forth. Frozen will, celographic actress in pencil and paper pornography. The all-seeing eye will provide decade-long update to the story going forward. I don't know if any of y'all have read any Jim Morrison poetry, but that was totally right along that lines. Gross. I wasn't paying attention. Callum friggin' ran away. Pickled punks. Okay. She's a cutter. What is she, 13 years old, not understood? That was pretty intense.
The park is a collage of contradictions all of its own. Millions of people die every year in car crashes, and the park has little cars designed specifically to simulate that action. Hear the children scream with joy. In the sideshow alley, you can walk away with 15 cents worth of mass-produced Chinese teddy bears, while a grinning carny pockets your hard-earned $5. What secrets lie beneath the sullen waters of the lake? The tears of jilted lovers, the soiled condoms of illicit affairs, the clotted blood of the lonely suicide. And the face of the witch looms over it all. I've always despised her toothy grin and warty nose. I hate that sparkle in her weathered, watchful eyes. I think Callum is waiting for me. Inside.
So, Sideshow Alley. Okay, here we go.
Callum? Callum!
Don't let the witch put me in the oven.
I can help you, Callum.
Mommy, I'm scared.
Come back!
I don't know, I'd assume that this would be my next logical move, right? She gonna bust out that flashlight or what?
with him!
Aw, poor little wolf. Atlantic Alley Park has closed its gates. A jeering throng of townfolk gathered as we hung the heavy iron padlock on the gates. Small-minded fools scared of what they don't understand. My machines lie silent and dejected, but I am not beaten. I have sent my wife and son back to Boston, and I have retreated here to the House of Horrors. I must think.
Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God.
Oh. For you, buddy.
Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Don't make me look at it.
Damn you, chipmunk. Okay. Oh, there he is. Where, though? Where he is. Right, did I just get twist turned around?
Please, don't make me stay. What have you done with him?
So he came in from this way. Whoa, maybe not. I saw that one coming, but I still jumped. Reminds me of the band The Gorillaz. Stop doing that!
One little duck went out one day.
Hold up. Gotta check nooks and crannies, you know. Oh, nice shadow work. Wait. What? last thing you want to do. I'd have to be like, I'm sorry, son, but, you gotta stay here. Nightmare Circus. Circus burns to the ground on opening night, killing dozens. The owner is put to death by an enraged mob of town folk, just as he shouts a curse. Now Raven, a dark-souled wanderer, comes to the ruins at dusk in search of a missing mother. Let the show begin.
After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home. I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum, did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now, lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
The solar flare has struck the Earth. Millions of people are uprooted from their homes. A young meteorologist searches desperately for a way to stop global overheating, and an erotic dancer named Chance O'Hara is the key to saving the world again. Milk, cheese, bread, butter, corn, potatoes, apples, fish sticks. Remember to drop off Callum. Electricity bill. Fix faucet. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a wrench. That was disappointing. I was hoping for, like, severed heads or something. Received your letter, and I'm quite surprised. You ran off with your father all of those years ago, then disappeared off the edge of the map. And then when I was finally tracked you down, refused to answer any of my letters. And now you write to me asking for help. I have another family now, another life. Your father was a horrible man, and I regret the years that I wasted with him. I loved you, I truly did, but every year you grew more and more like him. You were his girl, never really mine. I still would have fought for custody if you hadn't run away with him. It broke my heart, but I needed to go on living. I can't let you back into my life without picking open old wounds. I'm sorry, Lorraine, but I just can't do it. Maybe one day it will be easier. I can meet Callum, but not yet. I'm not ready to forgive you. Please don't contact me again. Karen. Karen, don't be a Karen. As we agreed in our meeting today, we consider you fully recovered from your illness. The letter is official notification that you are considered sound of mind and body and may return to work at any time. Please note that you should discontinue any medication that you have been using and dispose of any remaining medicines. Feel at any time that you are suffering a relapse, then please make contact with your local physician immediately. Yep, psycho. Sick of reading stuff. Our inquiry into the estate of Mr. Donald Williams has been completed. We regret to inform you that the primary beneficiary of his estate, including the life insurance settlement for accidental death, were listed as Rose Williams and Richard Williams of New York State. The deceased parents, our agency made contact with Mr. and Mrs. Williams and explained your situation, especially as regards to the birth of Donald's son Callum. Unfortunately, they were not receptive to our overtures, and they specified that without any legal proof of a biological relationship, they consider you ineligible to receive any of the monies from Donald's estate. They asked that we no longer contact them regarding this matter. I understand that this may have a negative impact on your current financial situation, and I hope that I'm not being too forward when I enclose the bill for our services with this letter. Typical. Oh, blood on the door. Oh no, it's just a shadow. Zoloft, no doubt. Possible schizophrenia accompanied with bipolar. Things aren't right between us at the moment. I know, I want to try to explain it. I think it's because I'm so far from home and I'm working so hard every day working at the park, it gets worse, like a spring inside my mind, winding tighter and tighter and tighter. When we go for drinks after work, it gets a little better. The guys relax and we laugh, and we're good people again. I don't want to come home to you without being in my right mind, but when this job is done, we need to get out of this place. We need to go back to the city where I don't feel like this anymore. I love you. Donald. P.S. I was thinking about names for boys and girls. I like Callum for a boy, and Emma if it's a girl.
Where is my boy?
She's got fucking med bottles all over the place. Still no, well, there's less stuff, but still no severed heads.
Don't leave me!
One little duck went out one day over.
I didn't run away. Dad took me. Oh man, remember those things? It's like a skip it kind of thing. Bounce it maybe. So this is just going to keep repeating the same scene over and over and over. A little bit different every time. Let me in. I know that's where you are, Slender Man. Are the books changing, I wonder? No. Shopping list changed. More pills. Tickets to Atlantic State Park. Zoloft prescription. Apple Zoloft prescription. Zoloft prescription. Zoloft prescription. Ooh, cracking up. Man, my fucking battery better last through this. I'm gonna be pissed if it dies right at the end. Oh, word. It's not even shut anymore. Bet you that motherfucker's gonna ring at some point. With that eyeball. Groovy. Just Zoloff now. You're alone. Nobody loves you. Callum is... Oh, man. So many of these narrative-driven stories are just like trips into insanity. Okie doke. Get it. Whoa. Getting darker. Wait, what? Wait. Okay. This is not looking good. Where the hell is that noise coming from?
Who was that?
Oh. That's definitely an ice pick. Shouldn't have picked that up. That's evidence. Son of a bitch. Baby's having some mows. Still no. And still no. Reminding anybody else of Slayer? Raining Blood? Ooh, I didn't like that. Get in here yet? No. Yeah, I'm literally freaking out a little bit. That's alright. Oh, thank God that noise stopped. It's gotten way too quiet. Whoa, wait, what?
Leave me alone! Stories are told again and again, and from their shape we build our understanding of the world. Two children are led into the woods. They are lost for a time, but then are captured by an old witch. A child goes missing in Atlantic Island Park. He wanders lost for a time before finding his way into the mouth of an old witch. In the oldest version of this story, the mother and the witch were the same person. I never wanted to be the witch.
Well,
but I am.
Psycho, you are. Kids broke in today. It has been so long since I heard laughter. So very long. I took one of them. I couldn't help myself. It was fast. The others didn't notice. I liked hearing him laugh. This boy from the academy. I put him on a slab. I tickled him until he couldn't breathe. My machines came to life, whirring in time to his gasps and shrieks. I think this is delightful. The change wrought in me by the machines is not yet complete. There must be other children I can lay on my slab.
Leave me alone.
Eyes without sparkle.
I'm a horrible mother. Where is he?
Hansel and Gretel. Okie doke.
Show yourself! Callum. Callum! Callum. Callum. Callum!
He's got a Cthulhu on his shirt. Nice. Whoa. Whoa. Okay.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time.
Why does he have a bumblebee?
Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
That was a hell of a story. Well worth the money, for sure. That was cool. Creepy and dark. Kind of beautiful, in a way. Thanks for watching.